Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. In my last lecture, we evaluate some integrals of trigonometric functions. Today, we will evaluate some more integrals of trigonometric functions.
Here we have to find integration of sine cube x, cosine cube x. We can write it as integral sine cube x. Now we can write cosine cube x as cosine square x into cosine of x. That is further equal to integral sine cube x. Now instead of cosine square x, we can write 1 minus sine square x, because we know that 1 minus sine square x is equal to cosine square x. Then we have cosine of x dx. Now put sine of x equal to t. Differentiating t with respect to x, we get dt by dx equal to cosine of x, as differentiation of sine x is cosine of x. That implies dt is equal to cosine of x dx. Now substitute these in this integral, we get integral, instead of sine x we have t, so we write t cube, then it is 1 minus, here it is sine square x, so we write, instead of sine we write t, so it becomes t square. Then cosine of x dx, we write dt, that is further equal to integral, it is t cube into 1, that is t cube, minus t cube into t square, that is t raised to power 5 dt, or that is equal to t cube dt minus integral t raised to power 5 dt. Now we know that integration of t cube is t raised to power 4 divided by 4 minus integration of t raised to power 5 is t raised to power 6 divided by 6 plus constant of integration c. Now replace t with sine x, we get it is 1 by 4. Now instead of t we write sine x, so it becomes sine raised to power 4x minus 1 by 6. Now we have t raised to power 6, so we write here sine raised to power 6x plus constant of integration c. That completes the question.
Now let us take another question.
Here we have to find integration of tan raised to power 4x. We can write it as integral tan square x into tan square x dx, or integral tan square x. Now instead of this tan square x we write secant square x minus 1, because we know that secant square x minus 1 is equal to tan square x. That is further equal to, it is tan square x secant square x minus tan square x dx, or its integral tan square x secant square x dx minus integral tan square x dx, or integral tan square x secant square x dx minus, instead of this tan square x we can write secant square x minus 1, or we can write integral tan square x secant square x minus integral secant square x dx, minus is plus, integral 1 dx, so that is dx. Now here we know that differentiation of tan x is secant square x. Thus, if we take this tan x as fx, then secant square x is f dash x. And we know that integral fx raised to power n into f dash x is equal to fx raised to power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. So we can write integral tan square x secant square x as tan raised to power 3x divided by 3. Then we have minus integration of secant square x is tan of x plus integration of dx, that is x, plus constant of integration c. That completes the question.
Let us take one more question.
Here we have to find integration of cosine of 2x minus cosine of 2 alpha divided by cosine of x minus cosine of alpha. We can write it as integral. We know that cosine of 2x is equal to twice cosine square x minus 1. So instead of cosine 2x we write twice cosine square x minus 1. Then we have minus, and instead of cosine 2 alpha we write twice cosine square alpha minus 1 divided by cosine of x minus cosine of alpha dx. That is further equal to its integration of twice cosine square x minus 1 minus twice cosine square alpha minus is plus 1 divided by cosine of x minus cosine of alpha dx. That is further equal to integral. Now here plus 1 minus 1 cancels, so we get 2 times cosine square x minus cosine square alpha divided by cosine of x minus cosine of alpha dx. That is further equal to integral is twice. Now here cosine square x minus cosine square alpha. We know that a square minus b square is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So we can write cosine square x minus cosine square alpha as cosine of x minus cosine of alpha into cosine of x plus cosine of alpha divided by cosine of x minus cosine of alpha. Now, in numerator we have cosine of x minus cosine of alpha. In denominator we have cosine of x minus cosine of alpha. So their quotient will be equal to 1. So we get 2 is constant. It is 2 times integral of cosine of x minus cosine of alpha dx, which is further equal, it is twice integral of cosine of x dx minus 2 times integral of cosine of alpha dx. Now here it is 2 times integration of cosine of x is sine of x. So we write 2 times sine of x minus 2 times, this cosine of alpha is constant, so we write cosine of alpha. Then integration of dx is x plus constant of integration c. That completes the question.
Now, in my next lecture, we will learn some new techniques to evaluate integrals. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.